Hi, good morning. Cheers. Flask of tea on the way this morning. This week has been all about getting to the westwards. There they are behind me. You can see the sun just yawning across the foliage there, and in the background perhaps, don't know if you can spot some specks of sheep. Lots of sheep around here. We're in Wiltshire in England, and sheep have transformed this landscape perhaps more than any other creature apart from humans. Just beginning to read a book called The Last Wolf, which is in part at least about the effect of sheep and our tending of them on the landscape. Removed a lot of the trees, of course, around Salisbury Plain and the Downs, and across the country. The face of the earth was changed when we started shepherding. The sheep and the horse, those are our two great companions, I think, in moulding the landscape. I was walking out here a couple of days ago on a frosty morning, and the field just beyond here was crisp and white with frost, and the sheep were asleep as I approached them, and they got up rather reluctantly as I approached because they were sleepy on the footpath. And as they left and waddled away, there was this lovely sort of egg-shaped imprints where they had lain down of green grass surrounded by the white frosty grass, and the frost had sort of settled around them and they were frosty too. Little frosty clouds wandering off, and there were just these sort of green ovals on the meadow where they'd left an imprint. And of course each creature leaves an imprint on the ground, leaves their mark, and that's one of the great truths of geography, physical and human, is that the space and place are not things that are just static or given. We shape them with every move, every choice that we make, and our movements, just like my route here this morning, will have. I think that's a buzzard. Can you hear that? Sorry. Over the westwards. My notoriously accurate bird spotting skills will return as the spring comes back, so you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think that was a buzzard. But no, talking about geography and the way that the place, i.e. the landscape, the environment that we live in, is something shaped each day by our movements, and the place that you live in will be different at the end of today by the way in which you've lived. You will make your mark on the day, and that is fantastic. It means every day is full of promise and opportunity, even if confined, even if we don't leave our home. The place that we make, the home that we make, will be different at the end of today because of how we've responded, and the particular imprint that we've left, yes, on those around us, but also on the physical environment. Whether we've cleared up and all of that, even the micro level, smallest things that we do shape the place. So that's our responsibility, our opportunity, and one of the great joys of learning about the landscape is learning to read the signs and the imprints, not just the ones that pass away like the morning mist or frost, but the lasting impressions and marks that we leave. May they be for good, and may God bless you as you go to ground.